Okay.
Okay.
Let's
We
do it.
are back playing Mario Kart. I don't
Always.
remember which cup. We just finished the Leaf Cup in the last vid.
Yeah, that was a little while ago. This is actually a couple days this time, so it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't a century ago.
Yeah. So we're doing a shell. So pick a shell person.
Very shelly person. I think I want Mr. Drybones.
Okay, we'll just do that. I'll do Lakitu then.
Cute. He's evil, you know.
So is Dry Bones.
I've got Wario. I'm trying to pick bad guy stuff. I just picked random tires, but I've got Wario on the back of me, and I've got a cool, like, bad guy car. I don't know if you... it's like a race car.
I think mine looks kind of cool.
I think that I'm good, except my motion controls are off, I think. Hopefully.
Okay, we'll see.
Hopefully they're off.
Ooh, Moo Moo Meadows.
It's my favorite level, guys. Okay. Favorite level of all time, Moo Moo Meadows.
Good job.
It's the dumbest level of all time.
It is kind of a dumb man, but
But we're finally here. I'm Dry Bones. Going to Moo Moo Meadows. He really fits in here, you know. He's dry, and Moo Moo Meadows is also dry.
sure. Well,
No, it's not dry. That was a joke, Gamer. You can't understand my humor because it's so dry. Just like Dry Bones.
Yeah, so.
Does anyone like me? No. I did not get any boxes. That could be very problematic. I'm kind of just not really getting a lot here. Okay, hey, we got a coin. Just one.
Come on.
Hello. Oh, he takes his head off?
Wait, what?
He takes his head off whenever...
Oh no, 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 no.
Whenever he jumps, he takes off his head.
Interesting.
I agree. I'm somehow in first place. I don't understand. Don't understand math. Don't understand reading or English. And this game I also don't understand. Meant to go the other way. Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying so hard.
That worked
Poor
out way better
car.
than I thought it could have. I was going to hit you with the red shell, but I missed you.
And you hit the cow.
I hit the cow.
And I thought that the cow was gonna be like out of my way by the time I got to it. I didn't want bananas anyway. Joke's on you, lightning person. Thief. Oh, are you excited about the Percy Jackson whatever coming out TV show? I guess it is.
I actually like the books when I read them.
Did you read them?
Yeah, I read all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Aren't there like 11 or something?
No. There's
How
like,
many are there?
I think there's 4? 5?
4. Okay, that's not bad.
4 or 5.
I kind of gave up on reading them because I thought that there would be 11.
No, yeah, there's not 11. There's definitely not 11.
I don't know, I read the first one and then I was like, there's another book.
I felt that way about the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Or I guess it wouldn't be
I
called.
read most of those.
Well, it wouldn't be called Lion, Witch, and that was like the second one, I think. I read the first one and then I read
complicated.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's
But it's not called the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe series. It's called like what is it
I'll
called?
just let you do that.
I don't know what it's called. What is the first book? The first book's weird because it's not even really a part of the series. It just kind of like sets it out.
So the first book is one of my favorite books of all time. It is not The Magician's Nephew. It might be The Magician's Nephew.
I think it is Magician's Nephew.
One of my favorite books. And I remember this idea of like learning that there are like different worlds, different universes, and anyway they find like I don't know how to describe it. Like they find an area where there are pools. It's full of pools, and every pool is a different like reality or planet or basically. And so like in Narnia is one of the worlds, and Aslan's like the god of like all of the worlds.
Right.
So he kind of has a lot on his plate. It's like our god. Like, God is only in charge of, like, one world. Imagine being in charge of, like, a lot more than, like, hundreds. I don't know. So he does have a lot of play. So you kind of, like, look and, like, blind listen wardrobe whenever he's, like, showing up. And everyone's like, Aslan's not here. He's not showing up. We're so sad. Like, why isn't he here? I don't understand. It's like, he's fucking busy. Just saying, like, he's so busy. You know? So it gives you a lot of context. I really like that book. And it has this kind of like slow drowsiness of like being in England in that time period. Like when it's set. I can't remember whenever it's set, but like the 18th century or whatever.
I don't think it's like the set. It's either the 19th century or the 20th century, early 20th century. I think. I don't remember. I haven't read the book since like elementary school, I think.
The same. It was before I even moved away.
Do you remember? So you know how the Percy Jackson they made like 2 movies and that's it, right?
Yeah.
So
they did not make 2 movies. They made 1 movie.
No, they made 2 movies.
Where's the second movie?
It was released like I watched it in high school with like Mark, I think.
And what was it called? Because I don't believe you.
I don't remember whatever the second book was called. I forgot what the second book was called. I haven't read any of those books in a long time. I don't read anymore, Rachel.
The second one is I have it here at the house.
Do we?
It's called the Monster something to do with monsters.
I know they go underwater. I remember that they go underwater to like look for something. I assume it has something to do with something.
I mean, being Poseidon's.
Yeah, well, yeah. Obviously they would, but like, obviously he would do that. But I'm just saying.
So I read like the first few chapters of that book, and I never finished it. Not like I finished this level. Am I right?
Yeah,
4th place.
Good job.
2nd overall. A.
Yeah, not too bad. You're good enough there. Whatever. I know it's definitely a movie though. They had made it like 4 or 5 years after the first one. I think.
I disagree, but okay. Maybe we'll watch the movie together.
Hold on, I can
and
look it
we'll
up.
film it and we'll watch it together.
I will look it up. I'll look it up after this. After we're done with this one.
Okay, guys, if you stay to the end, you're gonna learn this answer to this question.
I mean, they could literally just look up IMDb themselves and figure it out
For people
pretty
who
easily.
know, it's freaking annoying.
I think it still has the Percy Jackson names. You just look up Percy Jackson. It should be one of the ones. Okay.
It doesn't exist, I promise.
It does exist. I saw it in the theaters.
Okay, delusional much?
I will prove you.
Do your best. Do your worst.
Did we see this? Actually, we might have seen it together.
But I didn't see it because it doesn't exist. So, problems all over.
Oh, we watched a different movie.
Riddled with lots of problems. No, I missed that.
What did we watch? We watched a movie together, like a book series. Like a high school. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, let's just assume for a minute that it is real.
Okay. Pretending to live in a world where it does exist.
Let's just pretend we're in that world. Something I know exists is the second. So you know how they made, like a Lion, the Witch, the Wardrobe, that movie from like the 2000s.
Yeah.
Like a decade or it felt like a decade. It might not have been that long, but a long time later they made a movie. Or no, it wasn't that long. It wasn't that long. They made a movie about what was it? The fourth? It was like the Prince of
Prince Caspian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made a you read that exists, right?
It does exist. It was okay. It was good.
Which book was that?
So I believe it's the 6th book.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
what I was thinking. It was either the 4th or the 6th.
So the problem with that is that they were written and released in very different times. So the chronological order that they're supposed to be like read in, the chronological order, I guess, is completely different than the order that they were written in. So it does cause problems.
So the sixth book was written after the second book? Is that what you're saying? Or obviously after, but like directly after. Like, it was written before the third book.
I think that the second book was written like way at last.
Really?
Or maybe the first book was written last. Something along those lines. Heck yeah.
So are we talking when we're saying first book? Are they talking about the first book to be written and to be released?
No, the first book in the
or are we
series.
talking about? Well, so like let's take like the Harry Potter. Let's say Harry Potter.
Okay.
Like, would we consider like Fantastic Beasts to be the first book? Let's see when they were all written, or would we consider it one of the last books?
Well, it was written just recently, so.
Okay, you're not looking.
But it's a prequel. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So was the Magician's Nephew? Was that the first book written in the series, or was it like a prequel?
It was one of the last books to be written.
Okay, so is it a prequel or not? That's what I'm trying to ask you.
I guess it's a prequel. Yeah, it has totally different characters. It's a completely different story that's unrelated.
I've read it. I'm just asking. I know it's the first one. That's what I know. I know that.
I don't know.
Okay, because you're saying it was like the last one to be written. So were they all like released at the same time?
I don't know. I wasn't alive.
Okay.
If I was a child. I do like this level a lot, but I'm really bad at playing it. But I really like this level. To me, it's just like very simple. I like riding on the walls.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, no, that's not it.
You like to ride on the walls as well, okay?
That's right on the buildings, on the cars.
I know that you like to ride on a lot of stuff.
What does that mean?
You know what it means.
I don't know what that means. What does that even mean? I don't get it.
You do know what that means.
I don't get it. Okay, we're good.
Is my controller dead?
I don't think so.
Better not. Paid good money for this controller.
For some reason, okay, I
More
thought
than an average controller.
it's freaking $80.
It's $80 for Joy-Con.
Yeah, for 2 Joy-Cons. So I guess.
For 2, yeah.
But like, I guess when we use them, it's okay deal. But like for the normal person who uses them like uses both of them as one controller, it's a terrible, like, awful deal.
Yeah.
I guess it's not that bad, but it's like, why? I don't know. I think it sucks. I think like the only thing that's really worth getting a Joy-Con for, I think, is just 1-2 Switch, right? Assuming you didn't have your weird like fetish for Joy-Cons.
Yeah, assuming you didn't like to actually use Joy-Cons like I do.
Yeah.
I don't mind them. I like how small they are. My hands are a bit smaller size, and I have trouble pushing buttons. Not Cameron's buttons, but just buttons.
I don't think you're pushing the buttons right now.
You would just pass me. I see.
Is that the sheer buttons?
Don't have any buttons. Good job. Oh gosh, that car just went like 4 feet in the air.
Good. What were we talking about? Sorry, we were talking stuff.
Joy-Cons and
oh yeah,
stuff.
they're rough. Like the Pro controller is $80, and that.
Yeah,
that
I
makes
mean
sense.
you're buying something extra.
I think that's market value, right? I think controllers tend to be pretty expensive. I think you bought an Xbox One controller at some point.
Yeah, it was expensive. I should have thrown that shell
Oh
at
my
you.
gosh!
Why didn't I throw that shell at you?
That was so close. That was like.
I don't know how I did well on that.
That was like basically a tie.
They were seconds away.
All right.
Here's the highlight reel.
Time for me to check.
I'm kind of feeling like I want to watch that new Adam Sandler movie.
Why do you want? Which one? Wait, which one?
Exactly. Both.
Why? Yep, awesome. I was right. It's only 3 years though.
So, okay, here's the thing about
Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters.
Sea of Monsters, yeah. And it's a movie?
It's a movie.
I never saw that. I think I gave up on it. We can definitely watch that. That way we get a conclusion to it and we feel...
Well, I've already seen it, so...
Wow.
I can rewatch it with you if you want, but...
You're so mean.
What?
You're so mean.
Why am I being mean?
Hey, you won, okay? You won.
I'm saying I'll rewatch it with you, but I've already seen it.
Alright.
You're the one gaslighting me. Come on, chill.
Thank you for watching this. It was a grand slam. Subscribe if you know how. I don't. Yeah?
No.